Alright, what is up guys? JaretCampisi with my good buddy Dotto and Big Titty Teens, the Unboxer. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be working on a prototype carbon belly panel, and if all goes well, we should be able to do a windscreen as well. So as always, all of these parts are from the beautiful Manny at Moto Million. Use code Campisi, save yourself some money. There's always links to parts or straight to the website in the description below. So there's a nice smoked windscreen, which is beautiful from WRS. Not only is this gonna look better, but it'll actually function better as well. It warps the light less when you look through this one than it does through the stock one, and it should be a little bit lighter as well. So that's beautiful. Always love the smoke screens. They make a big difference on how the bikes look as well. This entire box is filled with carbon fiber. So yeah, that's what we want. Now, the reason why I said this is a prototype is because we actually had to do some modifications to it, which over there behind Dotto's head, which I'll show you in a little bit. We actually did it off camera because we weren't sure if it was gonna work or not. Of course, Dotto made it work. So we were test fitting this actually, well not test fitting it, we didn't actually put it on. It goes the other way, teens, but thanks.
Let me just scratch it up a
yeah,
bunch.
you just scratch everything out there. Yeah, so it's gonna sit under there like that, and it's gonna look incredible. Obviously those metal pieces will come out, but look at that. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. That's gonna be the bulk of today, and then if we have time, we'll do the windscreen as well. But that's it. Use code Campisi on motomillion.com and save yourself some money, support your boys. Don't forget, you can also be entered to win this beautiful Yamaha R1M, patreon.com/Campisi Customs. Always the first link in the description below. This is how it was to begin with. So they don't actually make carbon belly panels for the R1Ms yet, because the R1M fairing comes all the way down to here. So this isn't actually a belly panel for an R1, a regular R1 that stops like up here. That's why we were trimming it off to see how it looks. See, that's how, this is actually for just like a regular R1 bodywork. But yeah, we made some modifications. So we're calling it a prototype. They're working on an actual one for the R1M, so we might have that in the future. Let's get started. All right, first step is removing the metal / plastic looking heat shield.
Wow,
and then,
that was on really tight.
Are we gonna reuse these bolts and spacers?
Yes.
For the carbon piece?
We need to
look at that titanium. Oh my God.
We need to
maybe we just leave it like that. Look at that.
I'll take these brackets off.
Dude, that looks epic. Just kidding. The belly's gonna.
Let's put the belly pan on, and I'll just cut right where the exhaust is, and then it'll never go back on again.
Look at that.
Would you look at it?
Look at this. Both sides are off. Now Dotto looks like a...
Don't I look like a extraterrestrials?
Oh my God. So I didn't really show you guys a close-up of this carbon, but it is absolutely beautiful. It's a twill weave, and it's glossy, so it matches exactly the factory carbon. Look at that.
It does.
Boom. So that's really nice. This is from Full 6, and all the carbon that we got will be exactly like that twill weave glossy carbon. Look
Full 6, by the way, I love what you're doing here with the
6 stripes.
The raised stripes, yeah.
That's freaking
And then there's a little
logo.
This
right
is
there.
even raised and then clear coated over, so that won't even fade.
See, if you're gonna do a sticker, that's the way to do it.
And it's cleared over, so it won't fade or peel or anything.
That's dope.
And Jaret hates stickers, so you can't peel it off.
So I'm okay with that.
So you have to remove the factory grommet, washer, bolt, and then this nice little aluminum spacer. There is no instructions on any of this stuff. It's pretty straightforward. However, these rear mounts here are designed for bolts to go through and then bolt into the factory exhaust. The factory exhaust brackets are not on this one, so you just have this hole. So I'll have to figure something out to hold this up.
Find like a bolt or something,
yeah,
or a nut.
We'll just be very professional and just zip tie it.
Oh, perfect.
Actually, for the time being, we might have to do that.
Okay, till you find one?
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. So you're gonna put in the hardware and then we can line it up here and
these guys go in here like this.
Yeah, little grommets.
Little grommet.
Grommet the frog.
And then this goes on the outside, and then this goes from the inside.
Okay.
Like this.
Cool beans. It's nice they heat shielded this whole thing too.
Yep.
That's actually really nice.
They want their product to last, and then this goes in here, and then it bolts into
the same place.
These brackets.
Yeah, perfect. We got the hardware in on both sides. Now's the time. This is the moment of truth. So we gotta get those tabs to go up underneath.
Wow.
Dude, that looks phenomenal.
Okay.
Holy shit.
I like that a lot.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, let me
Look dude, wait till you see this on camera. Holy shit.
Wait till you see it on camera. I'm looking at it in person.
All right, and then putting the bolts in on this side. That is freaking badass. So the reason why this is a prototype is because ideally you want this to all be connected over here, because that's for like catching oil and things like that if something was leaking, which keeps it away from your back tire. And also like on a track, I believe you actually have to have a closed belly panel. So, I mean, when you're standing up and back from this, you're never gonna see that. But I think they're making a new one to send to us that is gonna either connect, or I don't know how they're gonna do it, but we'll wait and see. But dude, seriously, that looks phenomenal. Filling in that race belly, look at that. Oh. And it's kind of cool that you can still see the titanium here, and then you can see the titanium back here, obviously, with where it connects. But dude, that looks nasty, man. Holy crap. So he's finagling some stuff over here to get it to line up a little bit better with the tabs and everything. But dude, that looks really good. So what'd you do there, Dado?
So there is slots in this fairing that have rubber inserts, and those have slots in them, and you have to line all those up. So what happened when I first just test fitted it on, it pushed the rubbers to the side. You don't want
Never
that.
want that.
That's dangerous. You get little belly pins. But so what happened was I had to just realign them and put these back in, and now it's fitting a lot nicer.
I love that, dude. What do you think, Dado?
I'm very, I mean, full six has always been like phenomenal with fit and finish, but the way they match is crazy. It
looks factory.
It looks like this belongs on this bike.
Look at that.
You know, it doesn't look like an add-on. Like if somebody would see this in the parking lot and not
You would never know.
It would just be like, holy crap.
Okay, so now what?
I think they're going to work on this area here.
Yeah, exactly.
Buttoning that up, and then, you know, for the new design.
Damn, that's cool. All right, let's tighten it up. Okay, so for the back part where they fit, and it went.
Wow.
What's that called?
Speech impediment?
Oh, no. What are we doing? What are we looking for?
Nuts.
Hardware, nuts. There we go.
Yeah.
For where the belly panel attaches on the back, we need some nuts.
So I'm actually gonna have to go dip into my.
Our bellies need some nuts.
These are some of my extra. It's typically just bolts that I use on.
Some of Dado's nuts.
Yeah, but I have a big collection.
He has a big collection of nuts. Oh, you like the way that one looks? All right, so Dado.
Got some nice shiny new nuts.
Look at that. I love Dado's shiny nuts.
Thanks. Appreciate that. Do you want the bling on there? Looks nice.
Yeah.
Because it hides a lot of that other. Okay.
That's perfect.
There's that.
Dozer's up there.
Yeah.
The
I wonder.
Still managing even after retirement.
Look, that one has a little locker on it. I don't think we should put anything else. It is up against the carbon, but I think it'll be fine.
Okay.
So we tighten everything up, and she's sturdy.
That looks factory too. I guess it is. I mean, there's some factory stuff.
Essentially, for a race belly pan, what you want on the track is if you lose coolant or oil, you want that to be trapped in here. And typically, when you're moving forward, the fluid's going to come back. So you have up until here, that much of the belly, and it's all solid. That's why all the race belly pans are solid on the bottom. So it catches any fluid, so it doesn't spill out in the track.
Yep.
Will you get some? Well, I've seen guys that they're flying and
hitting bumps or stuff.
Oil bolt breaks or something snaps, and oil will just blow all over the place. But it tries to contain it as much as possible. So I think we're good. Let's do the other side.
For this side, the brake lever is a little bit in the way. So you just have to pull it down to get to it. Look at that.
In a way.
Look at that. Perfect.
Wow.
That looks phenomenal. I love it, dude. With the wheels and the carbon, we're just gonna keep adding carbon to this thing.
What an amazing job they did on that.
Doing the windscreen next? What, they were hand loosened?
They were just hand tightened, yeah.
Thanks, Japanese Geppetto.
Listen, it's either we get bolts that have 70 pounds of Loctite on the Ducati, or we just get bolts that turn, okay?
Well, they're definitely easier to work on.
Pick your poison.
I will say that. So it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's 2 underneath for 5 and 6. There might be one in there, which is like right in there. I'm not sure though. We'll find out. We might have to pull the front end off, but we'll find out soon. All right, so we need a screwdriver to get the fairing loose. So I'm gonna hand this to Dado.
Isn't that big?
Look at this. That's how big his hands are. Okay, so there's a couple of things still hanging on in there, and we just don't want to risk breaking anything, so we're gonna go ahead and just remove the entire front end of the bike. Well, I should say front fairing, this guy here. It's so close to coming out, but it's just not worth breaking something. So, I believe we gotta go into these guys here, take out a couple bolts, and we'll see what happens. Well, here we go down the rabbit hole. Look at this. Look at all this bullshit. Just because we couldn't get this stupid thing off. She just broke it.
Because Jaret didn't want to try.
I didn't want to break it.
Well, we'll see.
They could have made this so much easier. I think there's that bolt on each side and then it should come off. Alright, there we go. That's what we needed. Now how does this freaking screen come off of here? I would love to know how these clamps work.
They just come right out.
Wait, really?
That's why I said I want to try to pull it out.
Oh, but no. Oh, it would have?
Yeah, you never believe me. Jaret's always like, no.
All you have to do is pull it out.
Told you.
Son of beach.
The one time you need to pull out.
Son of beach.
You see, Jaret?
Alright.
See what Dean said?
Well, why couldn't you get it out then?
Whoa. Because it was locked in there with these.
His pull-out game wasn't strong.
Alright, well. Optimus Dado.
Oh!
Eagle Nose is over here helping.
I thought it's Big Titty Teens.
Okay, we'll
you
go
gotta choose one name.
We'll go with Big Titty Teens.
Okay.
But you can't see him. If you're gonna cover him up, I'm not gonna call you Big Titty Teens. That's better. Now we can go back to Big Titty Teens.
Hold on. Can't take these out as fast as Dado.
Okay.
That's right.
He makes everything look easy, doesn't he?
Yes, his big sausage fingers.
They're black but little.
Insane.
Okay. So swapping over the grommets. And then
Remember where they went? Because there's a lot of holes.
Right here.
No?
Nope, you're
Oh,
wrong.
it's these two. Those
Yeah.
two
Sure.
and those two.
Yes.
Sure.
Oh my god, there are a lot of holes.
Uh-huh.
Why are there so many holes?
I
'Cause-
think it's to fit two different models, the R1 and the R1M, but that's just...
It's the circular ones.
It's the circular ones.
They're all
The
circular.
ones, no, these are, those are egg shaped.
Let's see if you
Those
can do
are
one.
circles. Okay.
Those are circles.
Wait, I didn't see.
I'm gonna
Could you
do
it?
one.
Could you do it so I can watch?
Yeah, like this.
Okay.
You gotta squeeze that in.
I remember doing this on the Ducatis, but I cheated and I used a screwdriver.
Yeah, that's how you rip
It's
them.
my little.
That's why they're all
No,
screwed up.
That's why they all fell apart. So you gotta slide this little guy in there and then line up both of these tabs. It's a little tough to do.
So that would have been hard to do on the bike.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So maybe it is good that we took it
Yeah,
off.
it's probably good we took it off.
Yeah. Is there anything else that needs to line up, or is that it?
I believe that's it. You just gotta remember that to check these if they move, because once it's on the bike, it's a royal pain in the bunghole.
In the arse? Okay. Are we refitting the whole thing now?
I want to put the
Or do you want to put the
screen.
Okay, perfect. So I was just asking Dado, when you're tightening these down, like windscreen bolts, how do you know when they're tight?
Also for carbon fiber, you gotta be careful. It's very strong, but it's brittle at the same time if you put pressure on the right spot. So see how that's drawn in? That rubber like
Yeah.
mushrooms out. I always go when it starts feeling tight and then a quarter turn and then I stop because you don't want to over tighten these.
Yes. All right, Dado popped the front end back on,
It's more aerodynamic.
and that looks like it's a little bit higher. It's sitting a little bit higher, so it's giving you, it's not like a double bubble, but like just like a single bubble.
A single double.
You know what I'm talking about?
That actually helps with the aerodynamics when your head's
Yeah,
tucked in there
absolutely.
with the helmet.
Easier tuck position. That looks amazing. It looks so premium,
I think we
dude.
shaved some weight too.
Oh yeah, we did. Well, but we added weight with the carbon belly, so we'll call it a wash for today. But dude, that looks incredible. Dado's gonna put the bike back together, and then we'll see what it looks like. Okay, Dado got the bike back together. That windscreen looks freaking amazing. It's crazy what the little details do. And then the belly pan. So we're gonna pull it out here and see what she looks like in the sun. Dude,
The belly of the beast.
it looks like a race bike now. Don't slam into the GLE there, bud.
It is a race bike.
What are you turning it that way for? Oh, you're
taking photos.
yeah. I'm gonna take some photos of this bad boy. Look at this. Holy shysters! Don't forget to put the kickstand down. Look at that. I'm in love.
With a stripper.
Yeah, dude. The windscreen looks good. I think Manny's gonna send out a full braking system upgrade for next week. So we're gonna do new nickel-plated Brembo calipers, T-drive rotors, carbon brake lines, and then carbon brake cooling ducts. And then we're also gonna do new nickel-plated calipers and rotors in the back, as well as carbon brake lines for that. Is that gonna be a pain in the ass, bud?
Absolutely.
It won't be in one video. We'll split it up for maybe between front and rear. But dude, that just looks. What do you think, teens?
It's gorgeous.
I love it.
Really, really nice.
Yeah.
What's wrong with carbon?
No, and you know what actually is gonna look really good when we put the seat, we have a seat cover.
In the sun.
Yeah.
Like in the lights, and they are, wow.
That's what I'm saying, they're a lot brighter and different than the other wheels.
Jaw-dropping.
Dude, oh my God. So yeah, I think that's it for today's episode. I'm gonna take some photos. Next episode, we're gonna take this bitch out and ride it and feel how the wheels and chain and sprocket feel after 5 pounds of rotational mass is removed. And that's it. So don't forget, you can enter to win this bike, patreon.com/Campisi Customs if you want any of these parts for yourself, motomillion.com, use code Campisi if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more. We'll see you all in the next one.
Big Titty Teens is out.
Okie dokie.